Ladies and gentlemen, MPF Ratings, in conjunction with Kaplan Professional and the mighty fine sponsors you see on screen now, invite you to take your ringside seats as they proudly present MPF's $1 Trillion Baby! And the main event of the year, the 2021 MPF Awards! Awards so highly prized that every scheme tonight will look to land a knockout punch and secure the 2021 titles of the Employer's Choice, the People's Choice, and the highest accolade of them all, the 2021 MPF Scheme of the Year. Now, let's get ready to rumble as I present your host for the evening, the chairman of MPF Ratings, Mr. Francis Chung.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2021 MPF Awards, a heavyweight celebration that first celebrates the work of every MPF scheme before those schemes square off and duke it out to decide the 2021 titles of the Employer's Choice, the People's Choice, and the biggest of them all, the MPF Scheme of the Year. The MPF Awards are now in their 9th year, and this year's awards are especially unique, with MPF surpassing a major milestone on its very own 20-year anniversary. $1 trillion. The $1 trillion baby. $250,000 for 4.5 million MPF members ensures no member will be down for the count during their retirement. And it's also a springboard to MPF's next $1 trillion, which we forecast will be reached in less than one additional decade. A wonderful achievement which our major event partner, Kaplan Professional, our sponsors, Additive, Belvest, Methodic, Grow Super and Super Choice, and the industry supporters you see beside me are proud to be associated with, and one which each and every one of you should be proud of too. Proud not only because of MPF's growth and longevity, but also because MPF is today more relevant than ever before. Relevance which MPF Ratings is helping better promote publicly through the recreation of our own logos into a series of new consumer-friendly ratings and award tiles, which are now being seen for the first time by a global audience in the UK, Europe, the US, Australia, and also in 36 Hong Kong designated quarantine hotels. A timely reminder to exercise good personal hygiene, practice social distancing, and above all, stay safe as we count down to tonight's main event by first celebrating the MPF schemes who achieved a gold rating in 2021, and also those schemes who survived 2020's early flurry of punches and a mid-year standing 8 count before delivering a memorable end-of-year knockout that had every MPF member celebrating consistent performance. Congratulations to MPF's gold-rated schemes and those who are recognised for their outstanding and consistent performance over 1, 5 and 10 years. Performance which launched Allianz Global Investors to the rising star, the MPF industry's most improved scheme, and saw Sun Life find its pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, winning the Fast Mover Award for achieving the largest relative MPF asset growth over 1 year. This year's MPF Awards also sees AIA select as Hong Kong's best TVC provider, BCT achieve a unique double as the best administrator and best member servicing winner, and HSBC and Hang Seng once again set the benchmark for MPF guardianship by taking out the highly coveted Good Governance Award for a second consecutive year. 2020 also saw new innovations discussed and introduced to the MPF industry, and it wasn't just eMPF. Manulife, with the launch of Hong Kong's first MPF post-retirement product, was named Best New Innovator, while also securing the Best Employer Servicing Award for providing consistently high levels of service across all areas of MPF ratings assessment. Consistency too was a key feature for Fidelity selection in the categories of Best Use of Technology and Best Communication and Education, an award they shared in a unanimous draw decision with Principal, with both Principal and Fidelity providing comprehensive, relevant and highly engaging content on their respective platforms. Member engagement is crucial, and so too is social responsibility. The MPF industry is uniquely positioned to engage the community. Able to touch the lives of 4.5 million Hong Kong workers affords our industry a unique opportunity to be socially responsible. It is therefore our pleasure to now recognise the MPF Awards 2021 Socially Responsible Award winners. AIA for their first in-market COVID-19 alert app. HSBC for their Hong Kong Clean Waterways program. Manulife for their digital tablet partnership with St James's Settlement. And Principal for their commitment to children's financial education. Congratulations to all the scheme sponsors, trustees, administrators and the individuals behind the hard work and success. Hard work and success which we now celebrate by announcing the winner of the 2021 Employers' Choice. Through the Employers Federation of Hong Kong and for the first time through Human Resources magazine, those with the mandated responsibility for choosing an MPF scheme provider, the employers of Hong Kong, have had their say. And my word, the employers certainly have had their say this year. A record 700 plus employers participated in the 2021 MPF Employer Expectations Survey, with one lucky participant, Selena Mack from Grant Thornton Hong Kong Limited, winning the lucky draw prize of 6 bottles of that little-known French sparkling wine which they call champagne. Congratulations, Selena. Your winning prize is on its way immediately. And so too is the announcement of the 2021 Employers' Choice. This year, Hong Kong's employers nominated Principal, Manulife and HSBC as their Employers' Choice finalists, ultimately selecting Principal as the 2021 Employers' Choice. Congratulations, Principal, on winning your first ever Employer Choice Award, a wonderful achievement and a coveted title. Congratulations once again to Principal. While the mandated initial responsibility to choose an MPF scheme lies with the employers, record account balances, the advent of ECA, SVC, TVC and account consolidations have empowered MPF members to make their very own ongoing decisions, making the People's Choice Award a prestigious acknowledgement which, through our media partner Next Magazine, allows the people of Hong Kong to vote for their favourite MPF scheme. And over 10,000 people did vote. The 2021 People's Choice nominated finalists are Sun Life, Principal, and Manulife. And the winner of the 2021 People's Choice Award, as chosen by the people of Hong Kong, is Manulife. Congratulations, Manulife, on winning your third consecutive People's Choice Award. In a world where MPF account balances are at record levels and rising, and avenues to make additional MPF contributions are opening up, having the people of Hong Kong in your corner, it's a big accolade. But there's no bigger accolade in MPF than the MPF Scheme of the Year. The Scheme of the Year. It's the recognition which, for the winner, needs no words to say, I am the greatest. And this year, 10 MPF schemes will square off for MPF's greatest title. Heavyweights, middleweights, some punching well above their weight. It's the most anticipated matchup since Muhammad Ali's Thriller in Manila and his Rumble in the Jungle. So buckle the belt, strap the seat, and prepare to watch the schemes brawl for it all to determine the 2021 MPF Scheme of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, let the fight begin.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. MPF Ratings is fired up. This is the $1 trillion baby, the brawl for it all, and the 2021 face-off for the biggest prize of the planet, the 2021 MPF Scheme of the Year. Hello, I'm Looney Dong Drachma, and I'm over the moon to be involved in this milestone event. When I first heard about it, my initial reaction was, what can we top last year's unforgettable horse race? But when the producers told me about the concept, my next reaction was gold, gold, gold. I mean, 10 gold-rated schemes, duking it out for $1 trillion and the biggest title on the planet, 2021's MPF Scheme of the Year. Well, in my opinion, it's got to be the craziest thing done in financial services ever. And I'm not going to lie, it's going to be brutal. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is unprecedented. This is a 10-scheme all-in, 1-minute face-off. In the event that more than one scheme is still standing after 60 seconds, the judges will, for the first time ever, announce joint MPF Scheme of the Year winners. We're ready. They're ready. So you too better be ready. Let's now meet this formidable field, the 10 best MPF schemes on the planet. Representing AIA MPF Prime Value Choice, AIA Anaconda! After a few wilderness years, the best TVC provider has been reinstated to the gold echelon. But is this socially responsible scheme too nice? Or will the Anaconda squeeze the breath out of its competitors? Representing Allianz Global Investors MPF Plan, Allianz Arena! With less than 1% market share, this featherweight is punching above its weight, but with 4 consistent performance awards and the Rising Star title under its belt, can Allianz make this ring its very own arena? Representing BCT MPF Pro Choice is another BCT. Big Chance Tonight! BCT is represented by Big Chance Tonight, and with a 5-year gold, 2 consistent performer awards, and the titles of Best Admin and Best Member Service, Kashi Lee's Inspired Group is a BCT, a Big Chance Tonight. Representing BEA MPF Value Scheme, the BEA Busy Bee. BEA Value is so small it floats like a butterfly, but can it sting like a bee? With 2 consistent performer awards and some of the industry's lowest fees, you better believe they can. This scheme is a honeypot. Representing My Choice Mandatory Provident Fund Scheme, O1C, only one choice. Well, that's a bold statement, but perhaps my choice is right. With 8 consistent Performer Awards and 5 consecutive years of gold ratings, maybe there is only one choice for 2021's MPF Scheme of the Year. Representing Fidelity Retirement Master Trust, Fortress Fidelity! Best tech, best comms, gold since inception, 5-time and current MPF Scheme of the Year. Look out, ladies and gentlemen, this is a scheme everyone will be gunning for. The question is, will the Fortress contain enough ammo to withstand tonight's onslaught? Representing HSBC and Hang Seng Super Trust Plus, the Super Siblings. Wow, now that's smart. Not sure about the rules, but HSBC, 2021's Good Governance winner, in an ironic twist to win MPF's biggest title, has stretched the rules to form a tag team with its Hang Seng sibling. The question is, will they divide and conquer, or get caught in a sibling rivalry? Representing Manulife Global Select MPF Scheme, the Manulife Machine. 25% market share, 4 consistent Performer Awards, MPF's most innovative scheme, the current best employer service title holder, and a People's Choice winner for 3 consecutive years collectively make Manulife an MPF machine. And tonight, the Manulife team will be hoping this machine fires on all cylinders. Representing Sun Life Rainbow MPF Scheme, the Rainbow Warrior. The fastest MPF scheme on the planet, but does a fast mover title, 5 consistent Performer Awards, 5 consecutive gold ratings, and a People's Choice nomination carry enough weight for this warrior to outmuscle machines, slay siblings, annihilate anacondas, and fortify a fortress to claim the biggest prize on the planet, the 2021 title of the MPF Scheme of the Year. Well, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up and get ready, because we're about to find out. It's showtime! Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this fight is a 10-scheme brawl for it all, scheduled for one fall, lasting no longer than 60 seconds for MPF's $1 trillion baby and for the biggest title on the planet, the 2021 MPF Scheme of the Year. Schemes, we want a good, clean, MPFA compliant fight. Without further ado, let's get ready to rumble! Wow, what an event we have tonight. For the first time in MPF history, we have 10 gold-rated MPF schemes facing off for the MPF's Scheme of the Year. The question is, with 1 minute to win, who'll make the first move? And we've got our answer. They're all in. They're all in. I can't believe it. They're all in. But I can't see. The ring's imploded. It's all gone up in smoke. It's as hazy as a crystal ball in a fog machine at the moment. But it looks like, well, I think it looks like Fortress Fidelity and Allianz Arena are trading bricks as they battle for the house, while Super Siblings HSBC and Hang Seng are using BEA's Busy Bee as sunburn protection against Sun Life. And oh my gosh, surely it can't be. It can't be, and I can't be absolutely sure until this fog of war lifts, but it appears that AIA has wrapped its anaconda around Manulife's machine. This is a frenetic finish to a season of strong performance, political uncertainty, and intense competition. Management fees and expenses are being ripped apart, replaced by DIS and eMPF. Seemingly by standing in the background, only My Choice and BCT have avoided the carnage, but you've got to be in it to win it, and with only 20 seconds to go, they've got to get in. They've got to get themselves into the action, and with less than 15 seconds to go now, 2021's MPF Scheme of the Year title is still up for grabs. Boom! Crash! Kapow! Boom! Zonk! I'm not seeing much, but with 10 seconds to go, I'm hearing plenty through my earpiece, and the ringside news is not good for some schemes. Loose bricks are getting laid, an anaconda's been stung by a bee, and apparently most schemes now realise their best chance to win is not tonight. But there's still more than only one choice. But with 5 seconds to go, I still can't tell who they are. I can't freaking tell. Boom! Crash! Bam! 4 seconds to go. 3 seconds to go. 2, 1... Wow, my word, what a brawl for it all. Bring back the horse race, I say, because until the dust settles on this one, I can't tell you who just won. We're going to have to throw this one back into the thick of things and wait ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 60 seconds of mayhem and 1 minute of madness, the question of who has the best chance tonight for 2021's MPF Scheme of the Year has been answered, and there's only one choice. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to give you the 2021 and new MPF Scheme of the Year winner, Sun Life Rainbow MPF Scheme, the Rainbow Warrior!
Wow, what an amazing result. Congratulations to Sun Life and commiserations to other worthy finalists. An extraordinary too close to call finish. I'm beat. I'm breathless. I'm Looney Dong Drachma, signing off. So it's back to the studio and back to MPF's rating chairman, Francis Chung. Over to you, Francis.
Well, thank you, Looney Dong Drachma, and apologies, ladies and gentlemen, for the unexpected technical hitch, which I've just been informed was caused by Wall Street Bet Redditors trying unsuccessfully to short squeeze our event and claim MPF's $1 trillion. So congratulations, Sun Life Rainbow MPF Scheme. Gold rated, one 1-year consistent performance award, one 5-year consistent performance award, 3 10-year consistent performance awards, MPF's 2021 fastest mover, and now the biggest title of them all. Congratulations once again, Sun Life Rainbow. You are MPF Ratings 2021 MPF Scheme of the Year. Well, that's our show for 2021. But before we sign off, I'd like to personally apologise for my absolutely woeful acting technique and my even worse boxing ability. But I'd also like to pass on a big congratulations and thank you to you, the MPF industry, from the MPFA to the sponsors, trustees, administrators and fund managers. You're an industry which over the years has taken a few low blows, been on the ropes, but all the while you've refused to throw in the towel, and as a result, you're now stronger than ever. A $1 trillion industry which is helping Hong Kong workers reach their retirement goal, 1 monthly contribution at a time. Thank you for watching, stay safe, stay healthy, and we all look forward to seeing each other in 2022.